8 ways to not waste time and procrastinate. If you're in a position where you're really wasting time and procrastinating a lot more, you really wanted to do stuff, but you have not taken that leap to start what you set yourself to do, this video is for you. Because in this video, I'm going to share with you clear, simple step on how to stop wasting your time and procrastinating over something that you already have to do anyways. Hey guys, my name is Rahim. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, smash the subscribe button because I talk about property investment, personal development, and how to gain financial freedom. So what are the 8 ways to not waste time and procrastinate over things? You see, before I start my property investment journey or my entrepreneurial journey, I was one of those procrastinating about so many stuff because people tell me different things. Like before I start my investment journey, I was told I needed 50, 60, 70, even someone told me I needed £200,000. So all I was doing is to procrastinate about it, thinking, whoa, where do I get that money? Instead of actually thinking, how do I raise that money, or who do I tap into to help me tell me something otherwise? So it leads to wasting time and procrastinating, and I did not take the journey earlier that I would have possibly can, because I was an entrepreneur. I was born to be an entrepreneur. I know I deserve more. I know I was made for more. I know I can do better. I know I was made to be different, but I wasn't there to do it. You see, at the age 15, I started my own recruitment agency, right? 15 years old, I started that here in the UK, just arrived, age 15, few months later, started a recruitment business. So I knew I was made for more. I knew I could achieve something better. But wasting time and procrastination get me not to do what I set myself to achieve. So what I'm about to share with you will save you the time I wasted not taking action to ensure you do not waste the same time. Now, why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because I started my property investment journey with little to none of my own money to building a multi-million-pound property investment portfolio. And I've gone through all this time wasting and procrastination before I started doing that. I now have my estate agency, a renovation company. I now help working professionals to use property as a vehicle to make passive, recurring income. So I know what I'm talking about here because I've gone through it. So what I'm about to share with you is from a personal experience that I hope will go directly to you to help you take yourself to the next level you've always dreamed of. So let's get to it. So the one way to stop wasting time and procrastinate over it is setting goals. So what do I mean? Is by setting yourself the goals of what you want to achieve. So what I'm talking about here is to be specific. Okay, it's not like, oh, I want to start my investment journey next year. I want to start my investment journey next month. That's not what I'm talking about here. It's to be specific, to say, I am a property investor. I have acquired 10 properties, for example. So here's the thing. The way you write in your goals, you write the goals as if you've already achieved the goals when you're yet to achieve it. Because if you don't visualize it, if you don't see it as you've already achieved it, guess what? You won't be able to achieve it. And when you're setting the goals, don't set baby goals. Set gigantic goals. Goals that will wake you up in the morning to get you to do what you want to do. I'll give an example. When I start my investment journey, I set myself a goal to have 17 properties by the end of the year. 17 properties by the end of the year. And I haven't got a clue about property investment. Now, why did I do that? Because I want to wake that desire up inside me, to motion me up, to get me uncomfortable before I get comfortable. So that then helps to wake my emotion inside me, because I knew I wanted more. I knew I can do more. I knew I was made for more. I knew I can achieve whatever I set myself to achieve. Okay, so when I set those goals, and those goals give me the direction and the purpose and task to execute what I set myself to achieve. Okay, so once I've got my goals, the second thing I did is to prioritize my tasks. So what do I do to get me to where I want to be? So I started prioritizing the stuff I do, right? What is important, not important, urgent, and not urgent. So now, let me break it down. I do the tasks that are more valuable to my investment journey. That's what we call the important task, because I know if I do this task, it gets me to my destination. So what I do important task. So once I've done my important task, before I look at anything else, any distractions, I don't look at. I do the important task first. And in order for me to be able to prioritize what I was doing, I set this principle I look at a task. Is it a task that I cannot substitute? I cannot give to anybody else to do? That's my important task. I have to do, like analyzing deals, like viewing properties. I don't want to substitute that with anything else. I have to do it myself to be comfortable. Paying the bills, I automate it because I can automate. I don't need to be on the phone all the time. And administration works, I delegate it, right, to someone else. Okay, I delegate it. I find a VA that will do all the administration tasks, and the things that don't add value to what I was doing, I eliminate. So this then helped me focus and prioritize the things that adds value to my goal and that will take me to my destination. And the fourth thing I did is to break my task into smaller steps. Now, remember I told you I needed to achieve 17 property by the end of the year. I did not go start looking for 17 properties straight away. Okay, so what I did basically is to break it down by chunks. Okay, I said, okay, my first month I need this property, my second month I need that property, and my third month I did those properties. So here's the thing, in real life, it doesn't always go that way. Okay, in my case, I set those goals, but I wasn't able to get my first property in about 6 months or 7 months in before I got my first deal. But what I then knew is I'm learning, I'm taking stock, and I'm following the process. I knew I'm going through a process and I'm going through a system, and I still aim for that 17 property, right? I did not go say, oh, look at this. In month 6, I cannot get this. I did not have that mindset, right? I changed that mindset completely. I believed in me. I believed in myself and said, listen, though I haven't got any property, I did not lose my focus. The task that I was meant to do, I still continued doing the task. The basic tasks, ringing landlords, making offers, looking through rejection so I can improve myself, practicing my script, doing role plays with me and my mirror, right? Despite having all these difficulties, I was doing this basic task every single day to get me going, okay? I break them down, okay? So I was able to manage those steps and make them less overwhelming and easy to start, because obviously I'm not looking at, whoa, I suppose there's 17 properties, I can achieve that. That's one way you can do it. Break them down in chunks. You keeping on. Even if you're not achieving results, from the mistakes, you're learning, you're improving, you're growing. You're going to the next level, because it's going to be a snowball, isn't it? It's going to compound itself, and then it accumulates, and it becomes a massive compound effect. So when you go, you keep literally conquering all the time. So breaking down in chunks is what gets you to where you're going. Number 5, I eliminate distractions. What do I mean by that? Anything that distracts me, I keep away from it. Like going to watch footballs, for example. Champions League Wednesdays and Thursdays, I cut it off. Saturday football, I cut it off. Now, I'm not asking you to do that, by the way, if you love football, but this is how I saw it. I said, look, I'm going to watch football. I'm making these people rich, because obviously I'm watching them, I'm cheering for them, shouting on my head off on a TV screen. They don't even hear me. They don't even know I exist. And they're making their millions while I sat there shouting. If anything, I'm making them richer by buying the football shirt, right? By going to the pub, buying drinks and all that sort of thing. They're getting richer. Whilst I was getting poor all the time, right? So I'm thinking, you know what? I need to stop these distractions, because that 2 hours I spend in the pub to watch football, I could be looking at deals. I could be analyzing deals. I could be learning, educating myself. I could be networking with people. It's adding value in me. So I distracted those noises away from me. You know? Obviously it wasn't easy, because I am a Chelsea fan. You know, I root for Chelsea, right? So it wasn't easy. So because I was a diehard Chelsea fan, I said, look, the owner of Chelsea is a billionaire. He's made his billion by doing businesses, not watching football games, right? That's how he made his billions, right? And then he buy a football. His football becomes a hobby for him, okay? That then becomes his toy. So most people do it the other way around, where they go and watch football, they're tired, come back home, they're drunk, or maybe had lots of sugar in them. The sugar is fading off. They got tired, they go to bed. I stopped that. And the second thing I did eliminate, the distraction I eliminate, is negative people around me, right? I literally eliminate all the negativity around me. Anyone that tells me you can't do it, I keep away from them. Anyone that tells me you're capable of doing it, they became my friends. They became the people I want to work with. They became the people I want to surround myself with, because these are the people that I can tell me, I believe in you, Rahim, you can do this. I eliminate all those negative naysayers, all the bad retainers, and I surrounded myself with people that believed in me. Number six, use time management tools. So now, for me, I did not really have these amazing tools that you can use and all that sort of thing. So what I did basically is to time myself. Okay, is to have an alarm, a reminder on my phone. When my property time comes, it rings. You get that alarm beeping. Literally, I have 3 of them. Okay, just in case I was literally reluctant to start. Okay, it goes off. Whatever I'm doing, I will leave it and sat on it. And anybody comes around saying, Rahim, there's something happening. Let's go. I'll say, sorry, I've got my property time now. I can't go out. Right? So basically, I use my time that way. So I set myself minimum of 3 hours a day. I have to invest that time in me. And here's the thing that motivates me to do that. I said to myself, if I can spend 7 to 8 hours at work making someone else rich, why can't I sit for 3 hours to make myself rich? Right? Because that job I'm doing is to get someone else rich. It's not for me. I get the same pay every single month, no matter how much work I've done. So I became selfish. I start looking after me, right? That 3 hours is me time. No football, no going out for drinks, no going out for pool, no going out for snooker, nothing like that. I am in my computer doing my own thing. If you call me, sometimes I even put my phone on silent, so I don't even hear the phone ring, right? I don't want to hear the phone ring. I'm busy doing my own thing. Believe me or not, that is what has transformed my life today. Doing the hard thing, the thing that people will hate you for, the thing that people will say, look, he's different now. He's not part of us anymore. And he is a smart person. But that's what helped me. And today, all of those people are bravoing me. So, well done, Rahim, you've done amazing. We are super proud of you. We knew you're going to be successful. Believe me, behind closed doors, they thought I was going to fail. They thought I'm failing big time, okay? But here's the thing. I did it with all the odds. And I continue doing it. I haven't even scratched the surface yet. This is just the beginning, brother or sister, if you're watching me. Or mom, dad, uncle, whatever that may be for you. It's just the beginning, right? It is the beginning. I'm going to conquer the world, okay? I've got that motivation. I've got that literally energy in me to get me to where I want to go. Okay, so I avoid all those distractions. That time management really helped me focus on me. Saturday and Sunday, like when everybody feel like, whoa, the Saturday and Sunday is for me now, I can do whatever I do. Yes, that's what I did, whatever I wanted to do, by investing in me, educating myself, going to seminars, going to mentorship sessions, learning about stuff, not going out. People tell him, oh, Rahim, let's go watch football. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to this. I was like, okay, bro, I'd love to go, but I can't. I've got something to work on. They go and enjoy. They come back, meet me doing the same thing. They're like, bro, what is going on with you? We went out for 7-8 hours, came back, you still sat on your laptop. What is going on? Right? I did it. It was tough, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be frank. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was honest. It was really hard, right? Everybody going out, having lavish life, doing really well, going out, enjoying themselves, and you sat on a computer looking for deals. Getting so many negative feedbacks, people being racist to you and all that sort of thing, and it still kept going. That's exactly what I did. And look, I'm no different to you, right? I'm not superhuman, right? I'm exactly the way you are. Right? But the difference between me and lots of people, I do not effing give up. Right? No matter how tense it is, no matter how hard it is, I still keep thriving. I still keep going because I believe in taking action. I believe in making mistakes and learn from those mistakes to propel me to the destination that I wanted to go. I had that destination in mind. I've got the destination. I said I need to get to that destination. And believe me or not, today, all those people that were going to clubs, beach, enjoying themselves, they're still doing exactly the same thing. Okay, still going shopping center, hanging around. Some of them becomes alcoholic, some of them becomes drug addict. It's very sad when you think about it that way. I could have been one of them, but I decided to choose the different thing. Okay, so you could do the same. Watching this video is 16 minutes in, you're an action taker, you are relentless. You can do exactly what I did. You can even do better than me. Right? Because you're an action taker, you've stayed until this time. Because most people will not watch this video for more than 2 minutes. And they're gone because it's not entertaining, right? It's not funny. It's not a music. It's not a comedy thing. It's about adding value in you. Look at the videos of funny things. Look at the video of distraction. They get millions and millions and millions of views. But the ones that are education, that can transform lives, is few. That's the reason why there is only few people that are rich. That's the reason why there are only few rich people. That's the reason there's only few successful people. And you happen to be one of the few. Right? So congratulations for staying until the end. And the seventh thing I did is this. I practice the pomodoro technique. So what do I mean by pomodoro technique? Okay, pomodoro technique is the technique that allows you to work in intervals. Right? I'm not one of those that like to sit down for 7 hours straight, not doing anything. So what I like to do is this. I work for 25 to 30 minutes on the theoretical stuff. I stop that completely and I practice it by saying it out loud, right? Or by just not doing anything for about 5 minutes, okay? Because I want to recalibrate myself, right? With short breaks, water breaks to maintain my productivity, right? I do the theory, I practice, break, do the theory, practice, break, do the theory, practice, and break. So that's how I'll be able to do it. Hence the reason why I knew to myself, already, I'm a slow learner, so I might as well start my journey now. Okay, so that pomodoro technique really helps me expedite my investment journey. And finally, number 8. This is the most important, which, quite frankly, I need to improve on. Rewarding yourself. You see, you've done amazing. You've set your goals, you've manifested your goals, you've worked really hard, you've differentiated yourself by the time wasters, you've surrounded yourself with battery chargers, and you're doing really well. You started getting one property, second property, third property. Life is happening for you. It's important for us to reward ourselves. Sometimes I do forget to reward myself. Okay, I achieve all these amazing things. Sometimes I just don't reward myself enough. But what I'm gonna do from today, actually doing this video, I'm gonna start rewarding myself. Lots of amazing things, you know, even if to just sit down and appreciate it, you know, maybe take myself for a meal, for a dinner, maybe for a holiday, take my whole family on holiday, just to kind of reward ourselves a little bit, because we're working really hard to achieve what we set ourselves to achieve. I don't do it enough, right? So whatever success you've made, even if you overcome one obstacle a day, celebrate about it. Say, yes, you've got it. Okay, celebrate. In my office, we do the same thing. If we win one day, we celebrate, because we know we would have got lots of no's before we get to that one yes. So we celebrate, we jubilate about it, we give ourselves high five over on a Zoom and something like that. We celebrate our success, because celebrating results is like having dopamine in you, so it gets you going again. Set up a reward system in your life for completing tasks, to keep yourself motivated, and create a positive association with productivities. Because once you got results, you kind of celebrate. It gives you that dopamine to go again, so you can feel the euphoria again. It's a beautiful way to actually get you to buckle up, to get you to tackle the next tasks in mind. I really hope these 8 ways not to waste time and procrastinate has resonated with you, and you can use what you've learned from this 8 step to propel and catapult yourself and your investment journey. And believe me or not, implementing these strategies can help you manage your time more effectively and reduce procrastination, because you will be taking actions instead of procrastinating. And I really hope this video has been helpful. If this video has been helpful, share it to friends and family. We need to put this message out there. So advise them to watch it until the end for them to get the benefit. And by the way, whilst you're there, hit the subscribe button as well, so you can be notified for any future videos I put out there. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to sharing the next one.